Alright guys, so this video here is going to be fully packed with information. I'm going to show you how to get these 7 million user celebration medals as well as complete those missions. The 7 million user missions is quite the confusing stuff. I've got so many messages about this asking me how to complete these because here we can collect 1,000 crystals, but we have to complete 50 missions and there's only 5 missions down here available. So I'm going to be clarifying the whole thing as well as how to collect the medals pretty easily, as well as how to collect 7,000 crystals with this brand new update. And on top of that, I'm going to be clarifying exactly when everything is going to come out because some stuff hasn't came out yet for this big celebration. And I want to clarify exactly when everything's going to come out. So like I said, it's going to be fully packed with information. So if you guys do find value in today's video, if you guys want to support the channel, make sure you guys simply like and subscribe. And if you guys want to keep getting updated here 24/7, that's exactly what I do. So make sure to turn on those notifications. So let's not waste any time, guys. We're going to be starting off with the Chrono Crystals counter alongside the 7 million medals. So like I said, we can collect 7,000 crystals here, so bear with me. But we're also going to be discussing these 7 million, celebration medals, how to collect them. So let's just discuss that really quickly first, right? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys clicked on this video because of that. So first things first is there is only 3 possible scenarios of how to collect these medals, right? The first scenario is by logging in. If you guys log in for 14 days, which is 2 weeks, we can collect a grand total of 35 medals. So that's one way. The second way is by going to your missions, your adventure missions to be in specific. Now, these adventure missions, like I said, these don't really dish out a lot, but here we can collect 5, and I'm calculating absolutely everything for you guys, right? So that's 35 from the login, that's 5 from these missions, so that's 40 medals. Now, the rest of the medals, because you guys do want to collect the Legends Limited Multi Z-Power, which costs 200 medals, is mainly going to come from the raid, which is going to come out Friday. Now, the raid is going to be split into 4 parts, pretty much, right? It's going to be split into, one each week, which is a worldwide challenge raid each week. Now, yeah, I guess, out of what? We could collect 40. The last 160 we can collect is all from the raid, which, like I said, comes out in just about, 2 days from now, which is going to last a full month. So keep that in mind. So, yeah, the raid is your biggest avenue to collect these 7 million user celebration medals. Now, before we get to the 7,000 crystals itself, because that is going to be very juicy, I also want to discuss exactly how to collect all of these right here. Now, these is very confusing unless you dig deep and find out exactly how to collect all of these. Besides completing the missions, that's pretty obvious. Here in specific, actually, you know what? Here we can collect 7 million. Here we can actually collect more 7 million user celebration medals, excuse me. So, and by the way, to complete this, all you have to do is wait. It's time gated. So each and every single day, there's going to be brand new releases. So this is not updated weekly. This is updated daily. So tonight on the weekly reset, tomorrow night on the weekly reset, the day after that, it's going to be updated with new missions. So just keep checking in daily and keep completing those missions daily because that's exactly how you can collect extra 7 million user celebration medals, and on top of that, also complete these 50 missions. Now, that is settled with. I try to get that by as quickly as possible. Now, let's collect 7,000 crystals. Yes, we can collect 7,000 crystals, so let's not waste any time. First things first is 2,000 from the raid, and by the way, I will be calculating right here exactly how much we can collect. So, 2,000 from the raid itself, which lasts just about a month. Second, we can also collect, and I will toss this in because it hasn't came out yet, but I will also mention that the treasure battle, okay, the treasure battle is going to get updated to something called a golden treasure battle. And if you guys complete those, treasure battles, in those treasures, we can collect, and like I said, it's not going to be here, but I'll discuss it to you guys really quick. We can collect those golden crowns, and with those golden crowns, we can exchange, which comes out next week, not this week, next week, when the PvP season restarts, we can collect 1,000 crystals from the golden treasure battle, which comes out in 1 week. So let's add on 1,000 crystals. Okay. So that's an extra 1,000 crystals from the golden treasure battle, which comes out in 1 week. Okay. So we are at 3,000 crystals. Next up, Tournament of Power got reset. So we're going to be calculating Tournament of Power here, which is going to be 1,500 crystals on top of what we had before. And we are exactly at 4,500 crystals. Next up, we also do have the Battle Royale that's going to come out. Okay, Battle Royale is going to be against girls this time around, which is going to be very interesting. I think Pan is going to be the most obvious character to bring in here. And something to note with this battle royale, guys, is that you guys cannot bring in these specific 4 tag characters because they do hold girls, technically speaking, but they're not true to girls, I'm assuming, or they're just tag units, right? But here we can collect 300 crystals. So let's book in really quick 300 crystals. Okay, so 300 crystals from the 300 crystals from the brand new battle royale girls that should be coming out Friday. Okay, so we're at 4,800 crystals. Okay, next up, we didn't calculate the missions right here. We can collect 1,000 crystals from the the 7 million user worldwide huge thanks mission. So 1,000 crystals is going to be from the 7 million users missions. Okay, so that's 5,800 crystals. Looking pretty significant so far, guys. Next up, we do have the adventures. Now, this is not a lot, but this is, part of what I do. I calculate absolutely everything from A through Z, so you guys do not miss a thing. So here, from the adventures itself, we can collect 50 crystals. I know it's not a lot, but we can still collect 50, okay? So that's 5,850. Next up, we do have 500 crystals from the login bonus. Just to show you guys really quick. I think it's here. If I can find it, should be down here. So yeah, right here from the login bonus, we can collect 500 crystals. So let's add on 500 on top of what we had before. And we are at 6,350 crystals, but we are not done yet, guys. Next up, we also do have the weekend login bonus, including also with the daily login bonus, which you can collect 70 crystals within a week, right? 10 a day. So that's going to be 170 crystals from the weekend login bonus and the daily login bonus as well. So we are at 6,520 crystals. Very significant so far, guys. We are almost done here. Stay with me. We have just about 2 more things, technically 3. So the weekly stamps is something I'm going to calculate. If you guys already know, we can collect 1,000 every 2 weeks. But here, for the weekly stamps, I'm going to divide this into, per weekly, which is going to be 500 crystals. So let's add on 500 crystals on top of what we had before. So we are at 7,020 crystals from this daily stamps, all right, these weekly stamps, excuse me. So next up, we also do have the link your Bandai account. Okay, so now we can link our Bandai accounts, and I advise you guys to highly do this for 2 reasons. Number one, that this could be possibly connected to Battle Hour, so it could be beneficial for you if you guys are in the Dragon Ball universe, right? And also, number 2, if you guys are not backed up, this would also help you back up your account, especially if you have Twitter, because Twitter now does not support that action. So that's an extra 200 crystals from backing up your account that's 200 crystals from backing up your account for the Bandai Namco ID link campaign. So we are at a grand total of 7,220 chrono crystals. Very significant, guys. And next up, I do want to mention this because, it got mentioned on reviews and stuff, but we haven't seen it yet, which is Hopoi. Hopoi should be coming out probably next week, I'd say, or very soon. And Hopoi usually dishes out crystals. I'm not banking on it, though, because we don't know yet, but I just want to mention that really quick. But that's going to pretty much cover it, guys. That was a lot of stuff, man. I covered exactly how to get 7,000 chrono crystals, 7,220 to be precise. I also calculated exactly how to get those 7 million user medals and how to complete those 7 million missions as well. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys simply like, subscribe, and I'll keep you guys updated here 24/7, everything Dragon Ball Legends. And once again, thank you guys for the support and love for everything throughout these last few days on my shop and on my channel. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys once again for a summon and showcase video later on. Have a good one. Peace.